rumors I'm now seeing on these dating sites. No shade to Mother Maya, but I really don't care why the caged bird sings. Okay, so I don't know if I hadn't been on these sites long enough for this to happen, or if there was something about my profile that was like throwing people off. I don't really know what the change was, but here lately I have gotten quite a few messages from young men who are very obviously in prison. And this just brought up, you know, so many questions. Is this what my tax dollars are paying for? Because if it is, I kind of have a problem with that. Now, don't get me wrong, alright? If they are getting ready to be released back out into, you know, population with the rest of us, of course I want them to be prepared to where they can become, you know, productive citizens, so that they're not going back in for what they were in there in the first place for. You know what I mean? I believe in helping people get to where they can take care of themselves or whatnot. So if they're in there trying to get a GED, good for you, great. I don't know that dating sites, I don't even know why they should be even accessible. Like, I don't understand. I just, what? Another question that I have about this is, how are they taking these pictures? Like, because these sites are, it's free, and so, you know, anybody could see this, I don't feel so bad about posting. I'm gonna post like a picture, one of these pictures here. Now, you can very easily see here that this man is in prison, right? Like, how are they taking these pictures? Like, how are they getting camera phones or whatever it is? Because, you know, they take in their prison whites, you know, in front of the bunk beds, you have these cinder block walls in the background, toilets and some and I'm just like, how are you having a photo shoot in your cell? Because I just have a different imagination of what prison is like. This ain't it. Another question that I have is, like, boy, so you're looking for a pen pal? Because there are only, I think, 5 states left in the country that still do conjugal visits. So are you looking for somebody to come put money on your books, or a pen pal? I don't really understand what even the point is of this. But the thing that is sad to me is that I know, and I've had conversations with my friends about this, there are women who are like feeding into this, I'm sure, because there wouldn't be so many profiles like these if somebody wasn't like getting some play off of them, okay? So the counselor in me knows that there's all these reasons why somebody would be interested in a relationship with somebody who is in prison, and so I know kind of the answer from a counseling standpoint, but just as a female, I'm just like, girl, what? Why would you even what? I will definitely not be dating any prisoners. Have no desire to do that, and I'm a little, at first I was a little offended, like, what about my profile said that this was okay? What about my profile made you decide that this was the person that you needed to send a message to? Because, no. But now I know that, you know, they probably just send messages and just keep, you know, you just toss out lines, eventually somebody's gonna bite, yeah. But I just think it's hilarious and a little bit sad that there are so many of them. Like, I've seriously gotten 3 messages in like the last 2 weeks. Well, and you know what? I'll give them this. They're not trying to hide the fact that they're in prison, because again, these pictures are very much indicative that this person's in prison. Like, there's no question. So I guess kudos to them for being, well, not completely honest, because the pictures say prison. Their profile, though, they'll have, like, for their profession, like entrepreneur or like some, and it's like, I don't know that you being in prison is really a business venture. I don't know that pressing license plates tags is really a business venture. I don't even know if they seriously do that. I may be getting stuff confused with movies, but you know what I mean. You know, an entrepreneur, like, what? I don't know. I found it hilarious. And the first time I was just like, okay, but then after I got like 2 more messages, I was like, obviously there are quite a bit of them on these sites, and I'm just not understanding. That's it for this Musings of a Single Gal. Honestly, at this point, I'm still on these sites just for the entertainment. Yeah, you have no idea, or maybe you do. If you've ever tried online dating, then you have a pretty good idea of what it's like. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that is not how I'm going to meet whoever I end up dating. But I'm still on there because it's just so freaking entertaining, and it's just so funny. I'll eventually delete the profiles, I guess. But right now, it's too amusing, which says a lot about my life at the moment. But we won't get into that. So, until my next video, later loves, bye.